Hello everyone, in this video we are just going to interface SW420 vibration sensor module in digital format to our Raspberry Pi Pico. Let's get started. To start off with, we are just going to discuss about the schematic that we are going to build for interfacing SW420 vibration sensor in digital format with Raspberry Pi Pico. On the left, you can see the Raspberry Pi Pico development board, and on the right, you can see the SW420 vibration sensor module. And in this vibration sensor module, we have an analog output, digital output, ground, and VCC. And these two, VCC and ground, is useful for powering up the SW420 vibration sensor. And this digital output is the one which we are going to use in this particular video for interfacing this particular sensor as digital sensor. So to this D0 pin, I am just going to connect it to GP16 of Raspberry Pi Pico, and I am going to power up this VCC by connecting the VCC to 3.3 volt out of Raspberry Pi Pico, and the ground of the Raspberry Pi Pico I will be connecting it to ground of SW420 vibration sensor module. And this is the circuit that I am going to build in the breadboard for interfacing this particular SW420 module, vibration sensor module, to the Raspberry Pi Pico development board. Let's start off with the programming part. So coming to the programming part, we already discussed about the schematic that we are going to build in the breadboard for interfacing SW420 vibration sensor to our Raspberry Pi Pico development board. So the programming part is very simple. This is the script that we developed in the previous video where we interfaced push buttons with Raspberry Pi Pico. So we are just going to alter the same program for interfacing the SW420 vibration sensor, since we are going to interface that particular sensor in digital format. So the program is same. You can see here we are checking for the button state. If it is low, we are just turning on the onboard LED, and if it is high, we are just turning off the LED. So this is what we are just going to use. And in the similar manner, you can see the SW420 vibration sensor has digital output and analog output, as we discussed earlier. Whenever a vibration is detected in this particular sensor element right over here, the signal is processed in this particular comparator circuit, and the output comes out as digital as well as analog. So whenever a vibration is detected, I will get 1 or high signal in this DO. Whenever there is no vibration right over here in the sensor element, I will get 0 as the output here, or low signal as the output here. And we are just going to check for the output signal or the input signal in the GP16 in our Raspberry Pi Pico. If it is high, we will just turn on the onboard LED, and if it is low, we will just turn off the onboard LED. So here we are checking for whether the input is low. So we will turn off the LED right over here if the input is low, and we will turn on if the input is high. So I am just making the LED turn on in the else part. Or you can just check, like if button state is 1, we will just turn on, and here we will just turn off. Instead of button, I will just write like, or rename it like SW420. And one more thing that I'm going to do right over here is whenever a small shock vibration is detected, we will just get a spike of LED triggered, because the signal will be only in milliseconds. So here I'm just going to give a small delay, time dot sleep 0.5. So for 500 milliseconds, I'm just holding the state of onboard LED. I have already connected my Raspberry Pi Pico development board to my PC through micro USB cable. And now let's just visualize the output in the hardware. So I'm just going to run this program by clicking on this particular icon or F5 in my keyboard. So So you can see this is the schematic that I have built in my breadboard as discussed earlier in this particular video. The same schematic I have built in the breadboard. Now when I tap the breadboard to create the vibration in the sensor, you can see the onboard LED is lighting up for 0.5 seconds. So this is the output which I got in the hardware. Whenever a vibration is detected, the sensor digital output is read through the digital input pin of Raspberry Pi Pico, and it is turning on the LED based on the vibration detector in the sensor. So I hope you learned how to interface SW420 vibration sensor with Raspberry Pi Pico in digital format in this particular video. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.